headlines. Direct and straightforward. The White House's assessment of a marathon phone call between President Biden and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping, in which Taiwan was the main focus. Fears of a recession in the US after 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth. But President Biden says the economy is still healthy.
We've created 9 million new jobs so far, just since he became president. Businesses are investing in America at record rates. That doesn't sound like a recession to me.
The Commonwealth Games open in Birmingham. More than 5,000 athletes from 72 nations and territories will compete over the next 11 days. And the return of the tiger, why Nepal kept its promise to double numbers in the last decade. Beginning with an ongoing battle between rival gangs in Haiti, which has reached the center of the capital, Port-au-Prince. Video showed gang members and police engaged in a fierce gun battle on Wednesday. It's not clear how many people had died since the violence began 3 weeks ago, although the United Nations estimates that more than 200 people died in a 9-day period earlier this month. The Democratic Republic of Congo has put 30 oil and gas drilling permits up for auction, opening up parts of the world's second biggest rainforest to drilling. Activists call this an environmental catastrophe, which could release large amounts of carbon into the atmosphere. The DRC's president said the process was a way to benefit from the country's natural resources. President Emmanuel Macron is having talks with the Saudi Crown Prince at the start of Mohammed bin Salman's controversial visit to France. They shook hands cordially as Prince Salman arrived at the Élysée Palace, but the visit has been criticized by rights groups. They describe contacts with the Saudi royal as inappropriate, less than 4 years after the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. He was tortured and murdered by Saudi agents in Istanbul.
Well, 2 dancers were injured in Hong Kong last night when a huge screen fell on them during a concert. Now, the incident occurred on stage during a performance by boy band Mirror. According to local media, one of the dancers was in a serious condition. And a state of emergency has been declared in San Francisco due to rising number of monkeypox cases. Now, the city now recorded a third of California's 800 cases and is calling for additional support to help fight the disease.